What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of our Lazio career mode, and today we've got 3 games on the docket plus a simmed one. We got Roma, and then we have got this team. I still don't know who they are in the Europa League, and then we've got Fiorentina at home, and then we're going to go ahead and sim the Parma game. We are simming 1 game per episode, and I am not going to sim. I assume this is the worst team available today, so we normally sim the worst team, but we dropped our first game in the group and we'd like to do well in the Europa League, so I'm going to go ahead and play that one. And then next episode we have some toughies with Marseille, Inter, Marseille again, and Spal. So we've got some tough ones coming and some tough ones right this moment, as Milinkovic-Savic, I completely forgot, is not available. So I think we're going to move Correa back a bit where he can play. Milinkovic-Savic will have to wait on the bench, and we will have to go from there. So let's jump into it. Roma, Lazio. We did pretty well last time around. We won, what was it, 3 of 3 in the league. We simmed 1, but we won the other 2. So we're back up to 7th or 8th. Not doing too bad. 1 point back of 4th. So in a pretty decent spot at the moment. If we can keep this going against Roma, who are level with us, and then we'll see. Obviously, this is a massive, massive derby. And obviously a ton at stake. And the problem here is I don't really want to take too many people out. But it looks like we're going to have to. And we'll bring Marisic in for Chiesa. Bastos back in. And we'll just have to keep it that way. And hopefully nobody gets too exhausted. So let's jump into it. Roma, Lazio. Huge game. Let's go. Nicely done. But give it away poorly. Oh, it's a lovely ball in behind, really. It's Guerrero. And they're coming forward, Roma. Gets Kluivert into a good spot. And Jesus, I didn't think Strakosha got there for a moment. It looked like it went by him, but we'll see here. It's going to be a corner. And Dzeko did get a touch onto it, but Strakosha got the second touch there and just got it away. That was very, very close. And it's come in there, and it's headed off the line. Jesus, I thought we won that ball as well. A couple times I thought we've gotten the ball back. And finally in the back of the net for Roma. And it's 1-0. And not what we were looking for. They've been on top to start. Kluivert with the goal. And we just couldn't get to him. And I've tackled a bit early there, and he's just kind of slowed up. And then we couldn't get in front of Kluivert here. It comes back to him. And it's the tackle there I've just missed, and the Strakosha got a hand to it. Probably should be doing a little bit better. It wasn't too far away, but into the back of the net it goes, and it's Kluivert with the goal, 1-0. Nicely found, Caicedo. Can he find Immobile? Immobile takes it down nicely, and Immobile! Oh, and he's hit the bar. Oh, almost an immediate response from us, but Jesus. Off the bar. It's Bastos running with it, and they're letting him run with it. Bastos, the center back, getting uncomfortable because I don't want to be caught out here. He comes back. Nicely done. He's found Marisic, and it's one in the back of the net. It's 1-1. And we are level here. We've been the better team since they scored their goal, and we've made it count. Level after a half hour. And Bastos with the run. It's a good ball in there. Correa finds him, and Marisic just hits it straight through Olsen, it looks like. And it is going to be straight through Olsen. Right through his legs. Into the back of the net. And we're level here, 1-1. Nicely done by Kochu. Just good football here. And it's Lucas running away in midfield. And then can he get that ball through to Caicedo? He can. And Caicedo! Oh, what a finish! Then we lead here in Rome, of course. Same stadium. We're always in Rome. But still, it's 2-1. Ignore the voice crack. And enjoy this goal. It's 2-1 here. And we've turned it around. And as I've said, we've been much, much better since their opening goal. And look at that finish from Caicedo, who's having a good year already. He's been the one providing us with the most goals. And that is one heck of a finish. And a good ball in from Lucas as well, who had a good run in there. And it's 2-1. No way I didn't get a foot on that one. And Sarabia, it's a lovely ball in behind. He's put it straight at the goalkeeper, though. And it's a decent save. And the rebound comes to nothing, thankfully. It just came right back into the middle there. But decent near post save Free kick in a decent spot. Kolarov to take. He's swung it in. Can we get the header on? No. Dzeko can, though. All alone. Strakosha in no man's land. And we're level again. 2-2. And I said it earlier. We weren't winning any headers. And you can't really give Dzeko free headers. This is a good header, but all alone. Look at Dzeko. No one near him. And Strakosha just nowhere near the goal. And it's 2-2 here with 20 minutes to go. Here's Kochu. Can he get this ball in? He can. It's Immobile. And that's surely a penalty. It is. And we're going to have an opportunity here to take the lead again. It's a poor tackle by Marcano. It really is. And Immobile is just turned in there. And it's Immobile to take the penalty. Can he finish this? He can. He sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And we're just like that back ahead. And after their free header, we get a free attempted goal. And Immobile makes no mistake. And it's 3-2 here. 19 minutes to go. We haven't moved anywhere. An immediate response. And back ahead in this derby. 3-2. Decent ball there. And he's found Kochu in the center. Now we've got men forward here as Roma push and chase. And can we find Caicedo? We just can. It's come back. It's hooked in. And it's punched away. There's 3 minutes added on. Not a great time for that foul. Dzeko is taken off. Schick to come on. And they've got to do something right here, Roma. And they're going to have an opportunity. They've gotten the ball forward. Push back. As they look for a late equalizer that would break our hearts. It's headed on, cleared, and there it is. A big old win here against our rivals, Roma. That is a massive, massive 3-2 win. It really is. And that keeps us now 3 points ahead, though we've taken our chances, as you can see. Only 4 attempts, though. We were playing much better than those 4 attempts would say, I would think. And thankfully, Milinkovic-Savic is back from his suspension, which is very, very good. So let's go ahead and put him back into the lineup. I'm going to keep Caicedo in there for the moment because he's been playing really, really well. So we'll keep it at that. But next, we have got our Europa League game. A bad start to the Europa League. We were beaten by Frankfurt. But this team actually did beat Marseille. So a win here could put us in second place depending on the results of the other game. And hopefully we can go ahead and do that. So let's jump into it. It's Sosnowiec? I have not heard of this team. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I have not. So forgive my pronunciation. So let's jump into it. Hopefully we can beat them and put ourselves in a nice position. Hopefully we can be second place after 2 games. That'd be not so bad. So let's jump into it. Decent ball forward. It's Immobile here. Immobile, can he find this ball? It's out to Chiesa. And Chiesa gets a lovely ball back in. Oh, and it's a really good save. Immobile hit it on the volley. First time. And it's a really good save in the end, really. I thought that found its way through. And Immobile making up for the miss with a great header on the corner. That went right into the corner. No chance for the goalkeeper there, but we have started off really well here. 1-0. And 9 minutes gone. And we fired a warning shot of our own. This time it went into the back of the net. He could do nothing about this header. This is going to be a really good highlight just to see it. Look at that. Right into the corner. Over the man, over the goalkeeper. Into the corner from Immobile. A great header. And Immobile is really starting to come along. 4 goals in 3 games now. And we are starting to get goals out of him. 1-0. Cataldi finds Chiesa. And Chiesa! Oh, what a goal. A brilliant strike from Federico Chiesa. It's 2-0. Deservedly 2-0. And after their early attempt, we have been absolutely dominant. Just peppering their goal. And the second goes in. This is a great strike from Chiesa. It really is. Look at this. Just smashes that first time. Always rising into the roof of the net. And this is a stunning strike. It really is. Look at this. The curl on it. Goalkeeper can't get anywhere near it. A stunner And it's 2-0. It's Milinkovic-Savic coming forward. One more. Caicedo. Back into space is Kochu. And Kochu puts it forward here, and it's going to come into Lulic, and Lulic to make it 3. There it is. It's 3-0. And we are running free, and we look like we are going to push ourselves into second place in this group. And 3-0 after a half hour is a dominating start. Immobile does well, sets it up for Lulic in a perfect position to just smash it past the goalkeeper, and a 3-0 lead. Cleared away nicely. One more. Nicely done. And there it is. It's Lulic here. And Lulic, can he get it across? It's Caicedo, and it's in the back of the net. And we're going to end this half with a 4th goal. It's a lovely header. It's good football. Lulic with a great ball across. And we are utterly dominant. And back in contention in the group. That's a lovely ball across. Caicedo did well to find it. And find the corner with his header. That's 4-0. Cleared away. Can they find something before halftime? Blocked. And cleared. Now can we do something before halftime as well? Can we find a 5th perhaps as Immobile? That's a lovely ball to Immobile. He gets behind the center backs. And Immobile, it's in the back of the net. It's a great finish from him. And as halftime comes, it is 5-0. Completely overwhelming. Are we in attack? Jesus. It's a lovely ball to Immobile. He's just done well. Cuts back. Just finds the space right through the legs. Gets a touch onto it, the goalkeeper, but cannot keep it out. And unlucky from that. Oh, it actually hits him on the thigh. He might have saved it if that slight deflection hadn't taken it a tad bit further away from him. But it's 5-0 as we head into halftime. Can we break from their corner? It's Kochu. Kochu sees the run. It's Brewster. Gets one more onto Lulic, though. Lulic cuts back inside nicely. It's a good save, but it's back, and it's in the back of the net. It's Caicedo with another 6-0 with 25 minutes to go. A dominant display. Keeps on going. It's a decent save originally, and Caicedo does well to get back and force that header into the back of the net. Really had to come back and get it. And he's done really well there, the neck muscles, to reach back and push that over the line. A really good goal, a really good header. It's 6-0. Nicely done by Kochu to just put him off. Cataldi does well. One more. Nicely done. Can we get a ball out there? We can. It's Caicedo. And Caicedo does well. And it's in the back of the net. It's Lukaku with the goal. Caicedo with the setup. It's a lovely setup, and Lukaku actually mishit it, but it's just squirmed its way into the back of the net, and it's been one of those days for the other team there. He just cannot keep the ball out of his net. It's a decent ball here, and it's a good ball across, right through the legs, but the game says he scuffed it, but obviously he had to put it there. It's in the back of the net. Lukaku comes on, grabs himself a goal. It's 7-0. And there it is, the final whistle. And a 7-0 result that should push us up into second place, unless something wild happened with Marseille, but that should do that for us. And the goal difference now keeping us up there, but a good result. Obviously, we needed to play well. We did play well, and we got ourselves back into contention to get out of that group. A point there would not have been so great, and, you know, we do just enough. But as you can see, we've moved up into 3rd place, right behind Juventus and Inter Milan, who are setting the pace at the moment. And before we move into that game, I kind of want to check and see where we are in the Europa League and where that, well, it puts us second, but I still want to know the result of the other game, so we'll take a look at it really quick. Oops, not the Champions League. Europa League, there we go. And second place, yes, but Frankfurt did beat Marseille, so Marseille have fallen back a bit. And we've got Marseille 2 times next episode, so 2 wins there could really put us practically through. But we've got a game against Fiorentina here. We are going to jump right on into it. This is our last game today, though we are going to sim one. The game against Parma, so we'll see. But for now, everyone is mostly fit and should be ready to go. So let's jump into it. Lazio, Fiorentina. Can we make it 3 from 3 for the first time in this series? Good football here. Oh, that's found a lovely pass, and that's a great save. It's going to come back in. Oh, and he did get in front of the defender. And it's 1-0 to Fiorentina. I believe that's Muriel with the goal. I thought we'd done well. It's a decent save. It comes back out, and the ball comes back in, but he just gets in front of the center back, really. That's a good hit, that first one, and a good save. But it comes back across, and he's just in front of the center back. Center back can't hold him off. It's a decent finish first time. And after 15 minutes or so, Fiorentina found the lead. Nicely done. It's good football. And wow, what a finish. A great strike. It's 2-0 after 19 minutes. It's Muriel again. Unbelievable hit. And just like that, 2-0 behind, and all of a sudden in a hole. We're having such a good episode. Big win over Roma, big win in the Europa League. And then now Muriel is making sure that our good run does not continue here at the moment. This is a great strike. No chance for Strakosha, and a bit of a hill to climb. Coming forward now is Milinkovic-Savic. We've got space here as Immobile is slipped in, and Immobile is actually outpacing this guy, and he has a hit, and it's a decent save. It's saved in. Can we have an attempt? And our own man gets in the way there. Immobile getting in the way of a shot on target. A decent opportunity to score once again, but can't quite find the back of the net. Good football. It's blocked away. He's going to have a hit, and it's in off the post. 3-0. Unbelievable. It's just too much time. And that's what happens at this level when you give them too much time. And he's just smashed that. We're getting so close to clipping some of these away. And man, inches away. We've had some good opportunities as well. That's a brilliant finish and off the post. 3-0. And all of a sudden, deflated after the episode we've had, really. Oh, headed it right to the Fiorentina man, and they're in behind here. It's Piazza. Hooked. Can we get the header out? What a bad header. What is that header across? It's 4-0. Unbelievable the way this game has gone. It really has been unbelievable. That header went right back into the 6-yard area. Why? Look at this. It's our header. It's just ridiculous. Strakosha can get nowhere near it. And we're 4-0 behind now. Nicely headed on. Cataldi. Out wide. It's Lulic here. We've got a 3-on-2. Comes forward. It's Caicedo. Caicedo to bring one back. It's a brilliant finish. It's a little too little too late. A little too little too late. It is too little too late. It's a decent break, and it's Caicedo with another goal. And I only started him because he was I didn't start him because he was a little bit unfit. And Correa's a decent enough player. Correa just doesn't feel super great. That's the issue, but that's a discussion for another time, as that won't change the result of this game. It may just change the scoreline. Ball whipped in though, and he's slid in. Immobile. It's been one of those games. It really has. And one of those games. It's just been FIFA telling me I'm not winning today. It's not a good result. 4-1. It's hooked in. Caicedo puts it straight at the goalkeeper. We are going to lose here 4-1 after starting the episode so well, looking like we might possibly grab our first 3-game sweep of the series. It has not happened. Fiorentina have made sure of that. We are going to simulate the game against Parma, but that is not the result we were looking for. We dropped down to 8th after that, which is not great. The goal difference being the issue there. We lose 3 on it because we're level with a bunch of teams there, but hopefully we can grab the win in the simulated game and push a little bit further up there, as Torino are having a good year at the moment. But Roma pull back ahead of us, and hopefully we can do something here. So we've got Chiesa, not Chiesa, we've got Parma. I'm looking at Chiesa as we do the simulation and see if we can get some training going. Players are getting pretty good. Cataldi feels good in game, which is very important. But hopefully we can do something here against Napoli. So let's jump into it. We'll try and switch it up for this. Let's sim. And hopefully we can get the win. A decent amount of big players not in there. Milinkovic-Savic not near the team. So hopefully we can go ahead and grab 3 points anyway. Just going to let this sim until I hopefully get comfortable enough to stop it. As Trevino goes off and Iglesias gives them the lead, and it's 1-0 to Parma. A loss here would not be great, and it looks like we're heading that way. A 1-0 defeat in the simulated game is not how I wanted that to go. It really, really is not. Obviously. Oh, not great. We're going to check where we are in the league after that. We're going to be pulling further and further back. I mean, we did lose that game to Fiorentina and some goals in there. You know, obviously not great, but we were playing much, much better, and we are playing much, much better than we are to start the year. So hopefully we can go ahead and turn this around as we go forward, but we're down to 9th, as you can see. 4 points back of Milan now after 2 straight losses, not where we want to be. But hopefully we can push in on that as Inter and Juventus are flying away, though Torino are having a good time. But guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. Jesus, I can't even do my outro today. It's been one of those games that's screwed up everything. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.